Hey everyone, I was asked to show how I make my zucchini pizza boats. So I'm going to do a quick tutorial on how I make mine. You start with your fresh zucchini, and of course you know they're whole like this. What I do is I lay it flat on the flat side, and then I slice it. It needs to lay flat. This side, once I cut it, this half over here would not lay flat. So I shaved some off to make it lay flat, because you want it to lie flat when you put your filling in so that it won't tilt over in the oven. So once you do that, then you hollow it out. I've already done two, and I use a spoon to hollow mine out. So basically, I take my spoon and I go dig in with the spoon down this way, come around, oops,
What?
down, and then you start to dig it out. And I just go up like this with my spoon, and it works out fine. And I just get it all in one swoop.
Ooh, that smells good.
Thank you, baby. Okay, and so now that one is hollowed out. So stay tuned. I'm going to finish this other one that I have to do, and I will come back and show you how I fill them. Stay tuned. Okay, everyone, it's time to fill these babies up. I'm so excited because the first time I made them, they were so delicious. And so I know a few things to do different this time to make it even better. So one of the things that you want to make sure that you do, once you cut them in half and you have halved them out, you want to take a paper towel, clean paper towel, and smash down on them like this to get the water, get the excess water out, because they hold water. So you want them to be dry once you start putting your toppings in. Okay, so now that we've done that, I'm going to start with showing you the things that I'm going to put on mine today. You can get really creative with this, but keep in mind it is a small area to cover, so you don't want to overload it with too much, but you can really get creative. So the first thing I put on is the Prego fresh mushroom sauce. Now you can get a standard pizza sauce. It's just not as flavorful to me as the Prego fresh mushroom. Or if you don't choose Prego, you can get whatever type of sauce that you use to make your spaghetti. But this is what I choose to use. It's very, very good. Then I got some tomatoes, cherry tomatoes that I have cut in half. And I have Hormel turkey pepperoni, 70% less fat than your regular pepperoni. And if you don't eat meat, you don't have to put this. Then I have Italian style finely shredded cheese. It has 6 cheeses in it, 6 blends of cheese. So you have mozzarella, provolone, parmesan, romano, fontina, and Asiago cheese, and it's finely shredded. Make sure to get the finely shredded. It kind of works better when you're doing the zucchini pizza boats. And of course, I have a glass of wine. Yes, wine. Don't get all holier than thou on me. Y'all know that Jesus' first miracle was turning water into wine, okay? There's nothing wrong with a sip of wine every now and then. It's just not good for people that abuse it. But every now and then, I will have me a glass of wine. Yum, yum. That is so, 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 so good. Okay. Now, I've already done this one. But what you do is, I made a mixture of extra virgin olive oil and garlic powder. You can use fresh garlic if you choose, but I use garlic powder. And you want to get that brush in there like that, mix it around. And you want to brush the inside of your zucchini boat. Don't worry if it gets on the foil there. And just brush it like that. But just for sake of time, I'm going to go ahead and do one of the zucchini boats, and just to get going here, and then I'll come back and show them to you before they go in the oven. Okay, so it's only going to take a few tablespoons of this. So you get your sauce in there. Mmm. Get your sauce. Okay, so you don't want to fill it up too much. You still got other stuff to put on here. So, now that you got your sauce on there, time to put the cheese. And don't be afraid of the cheese going over on the side. There's foil. This pan is lined with foil. I recommend doing that because the first time I did, I didn't line, and it was heck trying to get that pan clean. So you're gonna get that cheese on there, all over top. I think the more cheese, the better. It just turns out so good. And when you taste this, oh my God, it tastes just like pizza, but it's healthier. Oh my God. And so this is going to be the only way I eat pizza from now on. I'm telling you the truth. Okay. Then I take my pepperoni, just lay it on top. About 3 probably should do it. And then I kind of get my tomato there, smash it down a little bit, smash it down a little bit. Okay, and then I'll come back and show you once I have them all done. Okay, these babies are ready for the oven. But before I talk about the oven portion of this recipe, I want to bring up something that I missed in the last clip. And basically, once you have cut your zucchini bolts in half and you've hollowed them out and you've brushed them with your garlic powder and your olive oil mixture, sprinkle in a little bit of salt and some black pepper. I use a coarse black pepper. I love black pepper. Black pepper is a very good antioxidant, so you don't want to miss that step. Trust me, it adds a little bit more flavor to your zucchini pizza boat because zucchini is really bland. So when it comes to baking, you want to go ahead and preheat your oven to between 400 and 425. For my oven, I use 425, and you want to bake them for 18 to 21 minutes. So if you have a timer on your oven or a timer that you can use, set your timer for 18 minutes, and if you need a few more minutes, add on. And you can basically tell once it starts to look like pizza, they're ready. Okay, so stay tuned for the finished product. Okay, everyone. So my pizza boats are ready to come out the oven. And voila, there is the finished product. Doesn't that look delish? And so basically I did have to turn my oven down. My oven is so crazy, so I had to turn it down to 400. So use 400 to be on the safe side, and mine took 21 minutes. So anywhere between 18 and 21 minutes, depending on your oven, 400 degrees. While they're still hot, I also did this before I put them in the oven. Sprinkle some oregano. Fresh oregano gives it so much more flavor. And I like to let them cool down, let it settle a little bit, let the cheeses come together. Even when I eat pizza, I don't eat piping hot pizza. I like to let it cool a while. Probably 10-15 minutes. I want to let it cool so that I can just dig right in. So this is how I make my zucchini pizza boats. It's a healthier way to have pizza. Remember, I am SlimPossible, and you are too. Have a fantabulous day, you guys.